Hello, love. Welcome back. I hope you're having a nice new year. I thought today I would bring you along on a little road trip that we took, and then we'll come back to the studio where I'd like to share some of my latest mixed media projects. Tuesday, Michael and I went on a day trip to the Indian Grinding Rock State Park in Volcano, California. It's a beautiful site in the foothills and is home to the largest Indian grinding rock, or chausa, in North America. It's so grounding to visit a site where people lived for thousands of years in harmony with the land, and where the people still gather for events and ceremonies. The huge chausa is on one main area of rock slab where people would grind up acorns and other plants into meal for cooking and medicine. We saw the ceremonial roundhouse, which wasn't open but had been in the past when I went as a kid, and it's such a big, impressive structure. And even though we couldn't go inside, we did see some evidence of recent rituals in its doorway. The meadows are lined with old-growth valley oak trees, which were the same exact trees that supplied acorns for the tribe hundreds of years ago, way, way, way before my ancestors got here. And then we took a trail through the forest to get in a good walk before heading back home. So if you're in the area, I really do recommend stopping by for a visit to see this place in person. It had been a really long time since Michael and I had gotten out of the house together, and we really enjoyed having a little day date before more rain hits our area. Back in the studio, I've been having a really good time working on some mixed media projects. It's such a nice, introspective, therapeutic activity to do this time of year because you can cozy up with a warm drink and pass the time on these chilly, shorter days. And I believe I've made 2 classes for Skillshare since the last time I made a YouTube video. I made a class called Home Paper Scissors, where I go through the process of collaging your house, which was really fun and personal. And then I did a class called Best Wishes, which is about mixed media card making. And I'll leave more information about those below and at the end of the video. And I also just wanted to share a couple of fun little Scrappy flip books that I made recently. These are an easy way to play around when you don't have much time or many supplies out. And the first one is mostly made from discarded packaging, straight out of the recycling bin. That was really fun to make, and I love how the pages tiered down so they're easy to open. And I also used some washi tape and a white jelly roll pen for that. And then on the second one, I kept the white pen and packaging materials, but I also added more color and scraps from old projects, but kept it really recycled. And both of those are made on brown craft paper that I get in my produce delivery boxes every week. So I won't have any shortage of that paper anytime soon, but if you want, you could use paper grocery bags. And these are such a great way to do a quick project anytime you have a creative itch, but you don't want to get out all of your supplies. You'll need some paper and an adhesive like a glue stick or tape and a pen. And I just made the first one after dinner one night when I got tired of watching TV. And the second one I made when I was waiting for Michael to get ready for our trip to Indian Grinding Rock, because I was up and ready before him, and instead of getting impatient for him to get moving, I just crafted and enjoyed myself. And I think they'd be really cute glued down to the front of a card or tucked into a journal page. What do you think? Okay, so in just a moment, I'm going to leave some information about those classes. But before I do, I just want to wish you a lovely new year. And thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would help out the channel with a like, subscribe, or a comment. And let me know what you would put in one of these little flip books and how you could see using them. Maybe you have some ideas that I haven't thought of. I'd love to hear them. Okay, thank you so much. Happy creating. Much love. Your home is a place that shelters and protects you. It can be a labor of love, but at the end of the day, it's where the heart is and where the art is. No matter whether you rent or own, everybody has a special home that they loved. It could be the home you live in now, the home you grew up in, or even the dream home in your mind. My name is Jennifer Laurel Keller. I'm an artist and instructor, but what I really do is help people gain creative confidence. I loved creating this class because normally architectural rendering can be kind of dry. There's perspective, measurements, and tricky angles, and it can be intimidating for a lot of artists. But in this class, Home Paper Scissors with Mixed Media Collage, I took the pressure off of having to make things perfect. Through the process of collaging with acrylic paint, you'll create a fun portrait of your home that goes beyond the building. In the lessons, I'll share techniques for how to create a dynamic sky with loads of texture. You'll learn how to achieve the right dimensions for your unique house so that it seems very familiar and homey. There will be tips on layering, depth, and color. And finally, I'll show you how to enhance your yard into a lush dream garden, even if you don't have a green thumb in real life. This class is right for you if you want to learn collage techniques that balance having a plan with staying in the moment and allowing the process to guide you as you go. Once you learn these skills, you'll want to make one for all of your friends and family. Housewarming gift, anyone? So are you ready to make some memories? Come on home and let's get started. Reaching out to your loved ones is more important than ever. Receiving a lovely card the old-fashioned way is so special, especially these days when our inboxes and mailboxes are filled with advertisements and bills. My name is Jennifer Laurel Keller. I'm an artist and instructor, but what I really do is help people gain creative confidence. I am usually the worst at sending cards for birthdays and holidays. It's hard to make cards personal. I don't know which to pick and what to write, and so often I don't have anything ready until it's too late. So in this class, Best Wishes, How to Make Mixed Media Greeting Cards, I thought it would be nice to make several unique handmade cards with tons of personality. Through the process of collaging with acrylic paint, you'll learn how to make these vintage-inspired cards that you'll be proud to send out and brighten someone's day. In the lessons, I'll share techniques for how to create an interesting background with unexpected elements. There will be tips on layering, depth, and transparent acrylic painting. And finally, I'll show you how to embellish your cards to create a delicious, whimsical feeling. This class is right for you if you want to use up some of your decorative papers, learn a few mixed media collage techniques, and have a blast loosening up and playing. So are you ready to make some cards? Let's get started.